Elijah Saunders. Shot clock at 4. They're comfortable late in the shot clock. And it is Rhodey with the first basket of the game. You see the rest of the Virginia starting five. McNeely, their leading scorer. Ames is the transfer from Kansas State. Blake Buchanan, the big sophomore from Postcard Pretty, Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. And there he is with the pretty touch.
They tried to pound it in there, but they moved the ball. They were able to drive to the basket, and then Buchanan.
Something to watch. They're not going to come out and press Buchanan. Ames, catch and release, good, and milking the shot clock and being efficient late in the shot clock.
And that's the key thing. You can milk the shot clock all you want, but eventually you got to score.
They have to have fewer than 10 turnovers.
He actually told us it was 10, 10, 10. They have to have fewer than 10 turnovers. They got to make at least 10 threes. There's the three.
Ames off the hesitation. Buchanan's got 6. Shot clock at 6. 8 points for Buchanan, and a chance for one more at the stripe.
Bender, he's been struggling making open shots, and you don't really get back on track by taking tough ones.
Not against this defense. Kofi lays it up for 2.
Is shooting a very high percentage, and when you take good shots, you shoot a very high percentage. That's just a simple screen and roll. Manhattan did not handle that very well. The other thing you're seeing Virginia do here today is they've sort of switched their offense up. It's not so much 5 guys on the perimeter. They're getting guys in the post, and when you get guys in the post and move the ball coming out of the post, those are the kind of plays you get.
Jacob Kofi, Gatorade Player of the Year in Washington, the freshman with the two-handed flush. Still early, Robinson's pass knocked down by McNeely.
One pass too many right there.
Ames, catch and release, got it.
Now those turnovers really plagued Virginia down in the Bahamas, and they've done a much better job with the turnovers tonight, but boy, that was 2 points easy for Manhattan.
Saunders, that's easy. And through the early part of the season, Virginia's turning it over on 22% of their possessions. That's amongst the worst turnover rates in the country. You cannot do that when you play fewer possessions, but now it's Manhattan with a couple of live ball turnovers.
Virginia Cavaliers, they have a history of responding defensively. This is just a nice job by Rhodey getting himself in between the two Manhattan players, and John Gallagher is upset, but they could have very easily called a flagrant foul on Bender for grabbing Rhodey on the arm.
McNeely. Here are the Cavaliers working late into that shot clock, and Ames, the tough pull-up. How should Manhattan attack?
Well, I think Manhattan has got to try to get Sidnor involved.
Ames and Buchanan looking to work that screen and roll. Ames took the shot. McNeely open, and you cannot leave him that open.
Out there, you got to make sure he doesn't get that ball off. Everybody's down under the basket because it was an offensive rebound. Oh, that was not a foul called against.
Score last year. Robinson, the hero Friday night with the buzzer beater against Army. Now the quick Winston, lost it to Ames, and they're going to get a foul on Winston. Ames over Dinkins. Big rebound by Buchanan. And makes the most of his second chance.
Opportunity presented by the drive to the basket. Robinson didn't get back quickly enough to block him out.
Ames finds a cutting Saunders. Nicely done. 13 assists on 24 field goals. Ames with 5 helpers. In that 82 season, Dean Smith got his first title at UNC.
Well, that's really a startling thing, all those guys. Every ACC team not going to the conference tournament is something that hadn't happened.
And as we saw last year, you can go and win 5 in 5 days as Robinson comes up short.
And again, Virginia, they're comfortable playing at the end of the shot clock. You would expect them to do that here. Or not.
Rhodey looked like he forced one up. John Gallagher, the Manhattan head coach, yelling one stop from the Jaspers bench.
Well, you're getting to the point now where you have to think about fouling early in the shot clock.
The three by McNeely. The IMAC is still on.
And it's a win where they scored 74 points.
25 points off turnovers for Virginia. That's a season high. The Hoos shoot 54% from the field, and the 74 points, a season high for Virginia as well. So